Okay. Okay, great. All right, everything's in its place. And so, as you can see, I am just about almost very nearly ready to get my galaxy. Almost. Boop. Fortunately, there's not a lot I can do right here except for wait. Hey, how's it going, Nico? No, it's the afternoon. It's 2 p.m. I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone in the world should live by my time. No, wasn't going to pick up the galaxy before the stream. I did do an extra boost though. So we'll get our first galaxy in just a moment, but first. Hey, Ned. Why not? I couldn't think of a reason not to. What do you mean it's utterly useless? That's news to me. Why would it be utterly useless? Anyway, we're going to nail Spire 5. And I'm actually going to record this because it's going to end up in the actual Trimps video. Okay. Let's see how this goes. How many nurseries will I need? Oh, I've been wanting to take this thing out forever. Okay, we're going to need some. What? What? Oh, that is bullshit. Oh, that is bullshit. Well, I can't help if the designers are assholes. Well. Okay. Come on. Wah! Okay. Well, admittedly, that was done while the nurseries were building, so the nurseries weren't counted. And I think I'm going to need a lot of them. So I'm just going to let it build a hell of a lot of nurseries. I don't know how many I'm going to actually get to keep. In the meantime, I'm going to slip over to this. But I wasn't streaming at the time. You guys would have totally missed me buying the Galaxy and seeing what it does. Alright. So, meanwhile, over here in NGU land, I think I finally have... Aha! I got a complete wood set. And that means we can finally crawl out of the sewers. That's not what I meant. I meant combine everything. What have I done? Okay, get rid of all this stuff. We're going to nail some bosses. This is a level 100 ring, but it's got no stuff in it. I wonder if I should start holding these for when I get the next. This is a daily spin. Next spin in 12 hours. Really got to get more things on this. Ah, in 4 spins I get an I see how it works. Well, how about that? Will I? Will I really? I might need those nurseries to get more mastery points, you know? I don't know. We'll see how we do on 3,000. 3,000's a lot, you know? I think we've all got an old email that's been wrecked. I think everyone does. Wait a second. Okay, no, I didn't. Just checking something. Okay, looks like I'm going to need more. Fine, I'll buy more. Alright, let's go back to Antimatter Dimensions. Click, 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 click. We'll have that galaxy in just a moment. 37% to infinity. It's, you know, it's a start. It's a start. What's going on over here? I've got that red exclamation point, which means something's up. Ah, potions. Well, you know, it's something. Okay, I've got 79 of them. So I've got 15 of these. I could actually slam out some holy water, I guess. Okay, everything looks good here, except for this. You are done. What I need to do is set you all to work over here. That's not right. Come on. There. And I'll sort out the details later. Spire 5 will consume your health. Making a galaxy, not buying it. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. Okay, let's head back to Trimps. I've got 500 nurseries left in the bank. I've used almost all of them. Surely this is good enough. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, the Konami code. Actually, Antimatter Dimensions seems like the kind of meme-ish game that would actually use that. Hey, Subaru, I'm doing good. Well, I mean, I only just did that 80 reset this morning. I would not have been able to buy galaxies sooner than an hour ago. An hour ago, I reset with 80 thingies. Crap. Alright, I'm gonna have to watch this closely. I'll have to use every freaking one. And I'm gonna go hide in maps when we're running low. Yep, Amorphous Plus today. I just need to watch this like a hawk. Come on. The antimatter's getting its way up to, it'll have galaxies real soon. Come on. I'm gonna beat this spire. I'm gonna totally beat this spire. Come on. I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna beat this spire. Alright. Sure have a lot of poison, though. How's our mastery looking? We'll get him soon. Oh, I want to have so many spire stones. Yes. The fluffy perk that nullifies everything is insane. Sounds about right. Okay. Alright, we're about to switch to maps. Oh, it's orange. Alright, I'm not going to get too greedy and screw this up. I'm just waiting for this to refill. Magmamancy, go ahead and give me everything. What? In which game? In which game do you want me to change my notations? Alright, here we go. Home stretch. Can we do it? Please do it. Please. Okay. Oh crap, the poison. I should have built up the poison. You know what I should have done? Oh, I should have gone into a bionic wonderland and let it sit building the poison way the hell up. And then jumped in here and it would have just gone right through the rest. Ah! Why didn't I think to do that? Ah! Alright, I'll go ahead and change my settings. I'm not particularly attached to any way of, displaying the information. Okay, where are you? No. No. Where are you? Is it? No. Aha! Found it. I'll go with engineering, I guess. One's as good as another. Okay, got it. I think I am going to win this. Yeah, I think Nico called it. I'm actually going to score the win. And whoever was calling use all the nurseries, you was right. I had to use them all. But I hunger for masteries. Well. There's only 2 more purples, and then it should just kind of smash through those instantly. It's not on. Alita Battle Angel is not in any theater at this particular moment. Not last night. If I wake up early on tomorrow, I can see it. But I have to get up earlier than I normally do, and somehow get to the theater. And as far as I can tell, this is the last week. It only shows once a day. Well, actually, no, it shows more than once a day on weekdays, but all the other times I'm at work. So there's only one time it shows where I'm not at work. We'll give you an additional mastery. It will? I didn't know that the Spire was going to give me an additional mastery. But I already used Magneto Shriek, so it won't have any attack power on it. Spire's Quadruple Dark Essence. Yeah, there are big screen movies. Wow, I cannot believe this stupid turd imp is this strong. He's not healthy, he's not toxic, he's not anything. He's just a gray turd imp. Well, while that's going on, let's see. Go back to this for a second. And broken time machine unlocked. Hey! Everyone needs a broken time machine. I keep a few of those in my place. A widescreen TV. As the bits of advanced killing machine spark and jerk disturbingly on the floor, you spot a curious little device. It looks to be a bit damaged, but as you grip it in the palm of your hand and push it in the middle, you hear a click and a feeling like you have butterflies in your stomach. In front of you, you see a miniature you fighting a creature in the forest. You see yourself kill it and loot gold from the corpse. Then the vision blurs like you're rewinding a VHS tape, and you see the scene play out in front of you again and again and again. Well, I mean, that's kind of what's happening as we go back over and over. And each time the mini you loots the corpse, you feel your actual pockets here and now lining with more gold. It takes some fiddling, but you realize that you can use this device to make a pocket in time on any occasion you loot a foe, and replay it as fast as you can to repeatedly loot its body. And somehow this carries into the present, but you feel your energy being drained as you do so. Still, this will be incredibly useful to you. You grin as you stroll on, thinking of the sick home entertainment system you could buy with this money. When you remember the kind of cave you're in, sure enough, a raving, maniacal flat-screen TV bears down on you, razor-sharp teeth promising a very bad time. At this point, you've gotten everything but the kitchen sink and don't really care. What's all this now? What way is it? The menu is all about making gold really, really fast. By bending the laws of time and space, this machine will produce gold based on the best gold drop you've received in adventure mode. Level up machine speed using your energy. This speeds up how fast the bar fills. Alright. Level up the gold multiplier using your magic. I don't have any magic. The highest boss defeated also multiplies the GPS. Defeating tougher enemies in adventure mode. Yes, of course, that stands to reason. Rebirth real set things. Okay, that's fair enough, I suppose. Well, I mean, I gotta finish this cannon implant first. Then I'll take all my energy and put it to work. Okay, we're gonna go back to Trimps now. It's almost done. Well, it's almost done. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Oh, good point. I forgot to activate these. Yeah. Good point on that one. I still miss obvious things. There's so many little things I have to click in so many different games at this point. Remember, switch formation. Yep, don't want to be using dominance formation. Which mastery costs 6 times the dark essence. Yeah, I guess that's... Yeah, okay, yeah, that stands to reason. When you said it was going to give me a mastery, I was picturing it was just going to drop a mastery, and I was like, I don't remember that happening. Story? Oh my gosh, story. The death's warrant signed. Soon you'll be no more. I gave you everything you have. It was no easy chore. Your Trimps are mine. Prepare for war. War? Yeah, as yet another echo of Drapiti fades into nothingness, you feel something urging you to check underneath a loose stone in the room. After lifting it, you find a small notebook with the world's global domination written on it. Well, I mean, we all keep a few notebooks on global domination lying around. Most of us don't bother hiding them underneath the floor. The text all seems to be in Drapidi's handwriting, which you instantly recognize from the books you found around the planet. The first few pages all discuss Drapidi's success with various creatures here, followed by multiple pages documenting failures at attempting to control the Trimps. The very last page, with any writing in it, indicates that Drapidi intended to create leaders they'd be more likely to follow by creating clones of himself with varying amounts of Trimp DNA. Oh, great! Is that where Fluffy came from? You should be asking, is that where you came from? You find a large stockpile of an irrelevantly small amount of helium and a brand new spire core. For the first time, killing this echo in any timeline, you've permanently added another 5% liquefaction bonus, increase your dark essence, earn 20 bones, and oh my gosh, a perk. Classy. Huh. Oh, yes. Only 5 right now. It's okay. It doesn't matter really at the moment. But when we finish this run, oh yes, that will help so much. If I could put a crap ton into it. You don't use a daily for the push run? A daily? You mean a daily challenge? Yes. No, I can fight the flat screen TV. I just don't want to put my energy into the time machine. Anyway, I'm gonna do this now. Okay. That perk has a maximum level. Oh. Yes, of course. You guys know all the secrets of what every push is gonna, what every daily is gonna be ahead of time. What's the next good push day so I can save it? Something in the next 2 weeks, so I can make use of it. Because you could only put 150 into it. After that, it would have to go into the negative. Nothing in 2 weeks. April, or the 19th may be amazing. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I'll bear that in mind. Hell, I'll even make a note of it. I can build around that. It's much lower than 150? Okay, well. Alright, anyway, let's go and switch back to NG. No, let's switch back to Antimatter for a second, see how we're doing. There it is. By that, and 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 by that. Not long. Not long at all. Not even worth doing a dimensional sacrifice just yet. Alright, that's fine. NGU. Your turn. We have a flat screen TV to demolish. Okay, let's see. You! Crunch! Of course this would be next. If this is what your brain decides to hallucinate, it's a moron. You're so relieved to see something that isn't an appliance coming at you that you practically welcome this mole bursting through the cave wall. He solemnly greets you. I know the task set upon you. It is a noble one, but we cannot let any traveler who comes through here without a trial of proving. Yes, you should have to defeat me and my brothers. 5 there are in total. I will not be the easiest nor the hardest. 3rd strongest am I. Prepare yourself. So, if we hallucinated the T-1000, or whatever its number was, how did we get a working time machine away from it? Or is that also just a hallucination? Bonk. As you throw down the first mole, his brother takes his place. He was hardly a challenge, but I am stronger. Only 2 of my brothers have bested me. Another brother takes place. Those 2 are weak. Now truly no pain, for I am the 3rd strongest. Something is not adding up here. You throw down the 3rd mole. Yet another brother takes his place. You think you can take us all? We'll see, for I'm the middle strength mole among my brothers. Something still not adding up. That last one, we did suffer a head wound, right? I think. Okay. Alright. I'm going to set you to 2 so you don't jump over. Then I'm going to reassign and mess with the time machine. Ooh, new junk. Oh, hey, look, 2s. I mean, this stuff hasn't been, these are all leveled up. This stuff is not, so maybe I should hold off on equipping them. I'll just fling all this stuff into here. And we'll just hang on to the gear. Yeah, I mean, I maxed all this out. No rush on it. How long has this been going? 27 minutes and 55 seconds. Okay, let's see. Okay, didn't get defeated here. Kept going. Good, good. Broken out of the paralysis effect. There's all kinds of stuff going on in adventure mode. I'm somehow doing that while doing all the other things I'm doing. Because that's just how idle games are. Actually, I think I can beat this guy. Which will leave us with the boss. As you throw down the 4th mole, his brother takes the place. This one is wearing some funky shades and a polo, complete with a popped collar. Yeah, nah, my bros are chumps. I'm the best of them all, you'll see. The other moles start grumbling. Chad, you're such a jerk. We agreed we'd all say we're 3rd best. Ah, okay. Now I understand. Except I don't really. Doesn't say beat boss number 37 to get another one. Doesn't say anything about hot-locked. Hawkin. Not locked, just broken. Well, we'll have to fix you. What? Oh, the Spire Core? No, I haven't looked at it yet. So many other idle games I have to get to. Alright, hold on. We'll go back to this for a second. Then we'll go back to the Antimatter. Let's see. What did we get? 3 for 3. Okay. Fire Poison Strength Tower Effect. I don't know if I want to give up my runestone drop rate. I've got this condenser and this fire damage. But on the other hand... well... I suppose I should equip it. I really should just equip it. Yeah. When I smash this, I'll get a fair amount of firestones back. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go with it. You. Swap. Recycle. Do it. Alright, well, now I have these Spire Stones. And, oh my gosh, it gave me the extra floor. Do I need another floor at the bottom, another floor at the top? I had a plan figured out, but I don't remember what it is off the top. There was some kind of hole I had found in this I needed to fill somewhere. I'll figure that out later. For now, I'm just happy to have an extra row of fire for the moment. That'll do for now. How's that mastery coming? I am not used to looking at this in engineering notation. Every time I glance at it, it throws me off because the numbers are not what I'm used to looking at. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, now I see. I'll get used to it. Anyway. Hey, how's it going? Yes, it does seem so. I mean, if I get a core that's like, I don't know, having one with the strength tower effect for pushes or something, and then something else, I don't know why I'd need a second core, honestly. Like this gives me fire and poison. If I got one that was a condenser and lightning, it'd just be like, well, why would I ever switch between the two? You only want whichever one's better. Honestly, I don't even use this thing. I'd be dividing my Spire Stones and Nullifium among multiple, and I just don't. I'm sure that you're going to be like, oh, how can you be so stupid as to not see the advantage? I don't see the advantage of splitting my Nullifium and Spire Stones up. I just don't see it. It just seems to me like I want the strongest one that I can make, and that should just be what I use. And if I want to put another one in its place, I should just smash it and build it up. Not to mention there's... yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Oh. Yeah, good point. Clunk. Obviously. Oh, thank you. Thank you, P1C. What? Hold on. Alright, let me go ahead and read that. Increases the damage. Oh. Oh, I thought it was the strength tower strength effect. Okay, it's damage. Okay. Alright, I see now. I still kind of rather have the condenser one, but this is clearly a more powerful core. I should probably invest some spire stones into it. Except I don't have any, so never mind. I have a core. I don't have a best core. I have a core. Alright, well. Anyway. So, back to other things. It looks like my augmentation just finished. So, we need to get back to antimatter dimensions. We'll be there in just a sec. I'm going to take all that. I'm going to put them in the time machine. Oh, right, I have no magic. It's like, just allocate the energy. Oh, wait, I can't. 5 hours? But screw that. You know what? I actually think it's just time to rebirth you. I think it's just time to rebirth you. Yeah, it looks good. I say go with that. Oh, right. Basic training. Click, clack. Oh, I should have dumped my money in the money pit. Oh, well. Okay. Adventure. To the forest? Inventory. Shift. No, not shift. D. Just pile this stuff on. Wait, I didn't have the boot until just now? Huh, I didn't. Oh, how about that? Okay. Bump. Time machine. Okay. There we go. Now we can go back. Not yet. Almost there. Alright, back to antimatter dimensions. Hit this. Buy the tickers. Yep, nope. Still waiting. We're close, though. I'll have it in just a moment. Electrons are now seeing the happy things in life. We're calling these happy electrons positrons. Wait, that's taken? Please insert disk -1 to continue playing Antimatter Dimensions. Man, I haven't had a game ask me for another disc be put in for so long. It is the year 2422. The update still isn't out. Heavy is working on balancing. There we go. Boom. Lose all previous progress, but get a tick speed boost. You actually meant including the dimension shifts, though. You just unbelievable that it would do that. Oh my gosh, no, it literally meant I even lose my... Oh, wow. Wow. I think that this is a game where the author needs to come back and add something to the beginning of it. Because, yeah. Yeah, no, I think this game needs some help at its beginning. Yeah. Because this is definitely too slow, too long. What? Okay, alright. Okay, alright. I don't know. All after the stream, literally all day, every hour or so, I checked in and I bought everything that could be bought. And I had only gotten, when I woke up in the morning, I found that I had finally gotten 80 7th or 8th dimensions or whatever, 8th dimensions. So that was a day. That was 24 hours to get the first galaxy. And I was being attentive, like seriously, about every hour I checked in. Like I was out, I was doing things, I wasn't even home, but I was using my phone to log into my computer remotely and just do that. So, yeah, it's too slow. Now it wants 140 instead of 80. It's too slow. This game is hella slow at the beginning. Unacceptably so, I would say. For not revealing new mechanics or anything that I can really work with. This is pretty terrible. This is actually pretty terrible here. I have no idea where subscribers come from. They just kind of appear. They just kind of find me. Achievement bonuses are pretty good. Anyway, let's go do something. Let me check. What in the world? 1 second, something weird is going on. What is this? Live? What? Steam, you're being weird again. People should be watching my stream on YouTube. I don't know what you're doing, Steam. Those eating up my bandwidth as well? Simultaneously? Am I double streaming right now? What are you doing, Steam? Oh well. I usually do dungeons in 2-hour increments because it lines up well with my work, with breaks and lunch and stuff. So at each break and at lunch, I can just log in and go through these. An hour and a half would be the most efficient way to do these because more boss fights. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Well, let me check one more thing. Let's see. Okay, Realm Grinder's grinding along. Alright, let's go for Amorphous Plus. And we can set it up like we did last time. So antimatter dimensions can sit there. Amorphous solid. Oh, do I have to type in game as well for you to understand what I'm asking for? There it is. Okay. I don't remember if I think this had sound, so I better swap around my chords a little. Play this game on Congregate. You need to enable Flash. Okay. Sure. Do it. Okay. Hello, the latest version of Chrome. Yes, I don't care. I played this once, many years ago. Alright, I guess I'm gonna set it up more like this. There we go. That'll work. Alright. I wonder if it still has my save file. Oh, hey, look, it still has my... Ow. Okay, sound goes down. Graphic violence. Oh, noes. Okay, it doesn't seem to have... It doesn't seem to remember any of the unlocks. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it was purely mouse-driven. Okay. It'll take me a slight bit. Okay, let's see. This guy wields a huge sword, but he kind of sucks. Hey, get back here, actual dangerous one. I think he stole Cloud Strife's sword, actually. Oop. From the what's the BTD series? Crap. That's what I get for trying to read chat while this is going. Okay, we unlocked anything? Let's hit a big nest. Oh! I've actually never played Bloons Tower Defense. I actually haven't played a lot of tower defenses. I played a few. I liked Kingdom Rush a lot. I liked the Gems one. That one was pretty cool. Crap. Clearly not the sword from FF7 or... Suppose it could be Ichigo's. You know, I never actually did finish Bleach. I had been watching it, it got pretty good for a while, and then Then after the Soul Society arc, it did the Bound arc, and then it did, I don't know, just, let me see what was the last thing I saw in it? He had gotten, whoa. One sec. No! Ah, crap. What's her name had gotten kidnapped and taken off to the demon world or whatever it was, and there were all these people who had masks in them like ItRtG did, and I don't know. I just stopped watching. I don't have a good reason. Yeah. The Bound arc wasn't so bad. I mean, some people hate it because it was, you know, technically a filler arc, but it wasn't terrible. But I think the Soul Society arc was their best. They had some, you know, they had some really good characters in it and stuff. For a while, it was one of the top shonen anime. It was one of the big three, I believe. I'm trying to read chat and smash slimes. No, Mimiru! And there goes my pet from idling. Okay. I see it, but I can't interact with it. I'm busy. Oh, acid now. Key gained! Excellent. Oh! No! Ah, crap. Well, there we go. Alright, let's see. We'll use our key after this. Hold on. Alright. We'll switch to a huge one next. There are still more slimes, more gloopies. Actually, we'll probably try to clear a small nest entirely next. Just have to kill 300. Doesn't sound so hard. Did it just kill one of its own? Cannibalistic slimes! Yes. More acid. Come on, stumble into the acid more. Oops. I didn't mean to get yellow stuff on me. Since so many gloopies kill each other, I don't see them reproducing, I just see them killing each other and occasionally merging. One wonders, there has to be a gloopy queen somewhere, right? Oh, ah, crap. Alright. I can take a single reward. But we're not seeing them perform mitosis. Aizen has been defeated? Wait, he's not the last boss? Huh. Alright, hold on. Back to NGU for a second. There we go, because I got tons of energy now. Go to my inventory. Combine things. Okay, there we go. I choose... I can't tell what any of this is. I'm just gonna go with this one. Sprint! Through intensive physical training and stamina exercise, the ability allows you to do short bursts of much faster movement, while unused sprint will allow you to maneuver quickly. Even offset some hazards which may normally impede travel. Use caution, however, as sprinting is exhausting. Okay. Let's take A. I see. Now I have to bring the keyboard in on this. I don't know that sprinting is all that useful. But I'll keep a finger on it just in case. I love... Hunter x Hunter did an amazing job with their bugs. They have the best Zerg. Though Furies of Calderon had pretty good Zerg in that series, too. Alright. This is a heavily acidic gloopy nest here. Oof. Nothing coming out and shooting at me. Oh crap. Ah, no, I swung! I will get you this time. Just 200. I don't even remember what happens if I kill a whole gloopy nest. Oh, those could kill me. I remember that now. You know, this game needs to be multiplayer. Multiple people all fighting together, fighting the slimes. One by one they get picked off and die. That's what this needs. I needed to buy that. Okay. Back to sawing our way through this. 3 licks to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop. Okay. Even though it's only made out of 2 gloopies. Alright. There! No! No! It splashed me. Art. Okay, take you, put you here. You're close-ish, but you're going to be a little bit... Okay. Is this strong enough yet? Not really. No. No, I think not. I want to build it up, but... Gah. Well, I'm going to have 97,000 this time. I've actually almost reached the limit on how much energy I can have. Let's check out our EXP. I've got 89. I could buy 10k. I could take energy power. I could do adventurer stuff. Or I could just do this. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, there we go. Nice 14. You guys can just sit there. Alright, let's see. What else we need to do? Let's see, that's fine. Trimps are trimping along. Okay. Back to as we were. Wait, where is it? Where is it? There it is. No, that's not right. That's right. Okay. Oh, an ice area. I don't know, we've lost a lot of ItRtGs in the Great Slime War. Maybe this one will be the first to succeed where so many others have failed. Man, that acid doesn't remain effective very long, does it? Splut. Alright, we're about a fourth of the way through it. This'll be the time. All right. Got him. Starting to get a feel for the reach of my blade. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Oh, crap. No, 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 no! Yes. Okay. Halfway. Whoa. It's growing. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh my gosh. Ah! Well. Alright, where's Antimatter dimensions? Bloop. Reset game to get a new dimension. Should have caught that sooner. Well, we've only seen a few of them. They've got full descriptions, though. Gloopal. Gloopal, or the green gloopal, is by far the most common and simplest type of gloopal. Normally the first encountered and the first sign of a gloopal infestation. Gloopals are composed of thick celluloid membrane which contains a highly complex gelatinous mass of enzymes, proteins, and synaptic fibers, and numerous other fluid components. Gloopals are hydraulic organisms that rely on internal pressurization to maintain living functions. Although unlike most organisms, they are alcohol rather than water-based. Oh! I'm surprised that anyone's complaining about the infestation and not just running around drinking them. The green gloopal is a worker of sorts that is normally found absorbing other small bits of food or burrowing out of the chambers or tunnels of the nest, again by absorbing small bits of impediment in carrying them away. The normal gloopal has very little intelligence, able to follow only the simplest directives of the nest, and are of generally very little threat. They possess no means of inflicting harm on a human, as the membrane which surrounds them is only able to absorb small objects. However, gloopal is seldom, if ever, alone, and upon encountering one, be wary of other, more hazardous varieties, which are sure to be nearby. As simple but massive organisms, gloopals are capable of a kind of reverse mitosis, combining by mutual absorption to create a larger and more complex organism. Oh, that sounds like a challenge! But not for me. If I've learned one thing in life from all that I've heard and seen, it's that people will drink anything, whether or not it's safe. People are weird, man. Stickies possess much of the same composition as green gloopals, and very little additional behavior functionality. They possess a much thicker outer membrane and a thick, vicious binding agent in their organic plasm. When a sticky comes into contact with anything solid, they burst and release this adhesive goo. This acts as both a defensive measure to obstruct threats to the nest and as a tool to aid more deadly gloopals in catching prey. Sticky goo is a very effective substance at restraining movement and also has insulative properties. This goo, however, like most gloopal composition, breaks down after only a short time due to open-air exposure and friction. It is in no way permanent. Behaviorally, the nest simply directs the closest sticky towards whatever it wishes to gum up. The stickies have very little ability to make fine adjustments to their course of travel and lack any sort of observational skills. This is all very educational. I hope you're taking notes for the test. Regardless of how deep one gets in the gloopal nest, one of the most dangerous gloopals will always be the biter. Neither rare nor passive in any sense, the biter is the primary hunting mechanism of the gloopal nest. Very similar to green gloopals in organic composition, the biters are equipped with a much more complex and well-developed synaptic fiber clusters, and the ability to grow shaped, keratinous protrusions connected to the central mass by sinuous tensile strands. The teeth calcify within the body of the biter over only a few hours, so those that are broken away are quickly replaced. Biters have thicker and more durable outer membranes suited to anchoring its teeth while biting. Because of this tougher membrane, biters are unable to absorb small matter into their bodies. But their greater musculature does allow them to make short-distance lunges in attempting to snag and pin downed prey. Due to their physiology and role in the nest, biters are very aggressive and very persistent at pursuing prey and other threats in the nest. The vast majority of human injuries are due to these gloopals. In addition, some experts speculate that because of their similarly rudimentary organic compositions to that of the common green gloopy, it may be possible that they are capable of reverse mitosis to make a giant super biter. Okay, that's scary. Oh, please, Galactus is hardly the only planet eater. Let's try the melties. All gloopals' internal organic compounds are slightly acidic, though most at only a very minor level. Melties, however, possess an extremely ferocious acid within their bodies, held back by only a thin protective membrane. Though they are more complex organisms than the common gloopal, they are incapable of complex behavior, presumably due to the fact that their synaptic and biomechanical components require such specific and extensive protective coatings and structures to be able to function within the deadly acid that composes their fluids. Like stickies, a melty's behavior pattern are primarily to move towards whatever threat or target the nest has identified. Melties are not particularly rare, and their highly caustic fluids are more than potent enough to be fatal to any human, and as such, they're a great threat to any venturing into the nest. However, very few gloopies are as well protected from this acid as the melty itself is, and as such, a burst melty can cause havoc among other gloopals as readily as it can to human intruders. In any case, extreme caution is advised anywhere in the vicinity of one of these acidic bombs, and the appearance of one should always garner caution and one's full attention. Well, yes, it should always garner your full attention, but the biter might be garnering your full attention instead. There are more types. I know there's a black one that I remember. Simple organisms are noted for their ability to reproduce by self-duplication, normally this in a form of mitosis. However, most gloopies do not exhibit this trait. The clutter, however, has the ability to produce smaller organisms similar to itself at an alarming rate, and even uses them as a method of bringing down threats to the nest. Clutter is a veritable duplication factory. It is in the constant stages of bearing small versions of itself within its body. These babies develop very rapidly within the protective confines of its parent gloopal, and upon completion are projected at foes from a distance. Clutter's spawn are considerably sticky after being freshly jettisoned from the bodies of their fully grown clutters, and tend to stick to and impair the intruding threat to the nest. Baby clutters cling well, and their bulk and weight will eventually burden down an opponent, particularly if several siblings are attached as well. Even if shaken free, these infant gloopies begin the process of very rapid growth and seem to reach full-sized adulthood in mere moments, where they can produce spawn of their own. Even if destroyed, an adult clutter is a threat. As its outer membrane is breached, the developed spawn within his body are free to immediately begin to grow to adults. In addition, clutters are cautious and observant enough to try to stay out of the reach of any potential threats. Oh dear, that's terrifying. Yes, that's what extreme caution looks like. Can I throw the sword away and buy a rocket launcher, please? The result of a peculiar quality of reverse mitosis, which gloopies exhibit. The oozle is a compounding of two compatible common gloopals into a single, much larger and more complex organism. The oozle, firstly, is of adequate size to absorb threats as large as humans. Thus, their behavior is also somewhat altered, as they are able to actively pursue such a target in an attempt to simply come in contact with and absorb it. Because the oozle is much more massive and its external membrane is much thicker than its smaller components, much more trauma is required to the oozle's outer skin in order to breach it. The oozle's lumbering mass is generally not disturbed by much of any type of damage to its body. even that which is significant to do it harm. Therefore, it is wise for any attempting to attack this brute to do so from behind, as its large size also adversely affects its movement speed. Almost ready to get the 6th dimension back. Yes. Alright, let's go in again. Wait 1 sec while I check NGU idle. There we go. Just went up to parry and offensive buff. Alright, and let me check. Okay, everything's good. Alright. Let's attack a huge nest, so that stuff gets nasty real fast. I just want another key. I want something better than sprinting. Nope. Split splat. For some reason I remember the larger nests getting dangerous faster. Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, crap. Stupid thing. Fine. I'm splatting multiple when I can. Though the stronger enemies are where the real points are at. I just got a key for being accident prone, huh? Anyway, we got a new key, that's the important bit. Hopefully I unlock something better this time. Does anyone remember which ability is a good ability? Because they're all just like silhouettes. I don't know what's what. Okay. Almost 25% of the way through. I'm waiting for JoJo to get, I'm waiting for it to finish. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Holy shit! What the hell? I need an acid one. No, no! Crap! Let's see if you have a tip on what to do with this. Further mutual absorption of the common glupal seems to lend a progressively more developed and sinister organism. The Grey maintains the advantage of its size, but its additional density and cellular complexity gives it a much harder and still more mutable outer membrane, which it uses to both defensive and offensive capacity. Just as resilient as its smaller cousin, the Oozle, the Grey gains considerable traits of perception and stimulus response. When directly threatened, the Grey hardens its outer skin into an almost steel-strong shell that appears to be impenetrable. In this form, while the glupal is unable of any type of locomotion, any type of attack is ineffective against it. The Grey has also developed this quality into a weapon by extending a long thread of its substance and hardening the tip into this same metallic structure. The glupal thrusts forward a lance capable of impaling its enemies from a distance with deadly accuracy. With this organism's exceptional defensive ability and long-reaching offensive potential, those looking to deal with it by force would be well advised to seek an opportunity during which the Grey is unable to quickly react in order to strike successfully. I couldn't even tell I was hurting the thing. Everything seemed to deflect off of it. Yeah, haven't tried Shield Hero yet, waiting for that one to finish too before I look at it. I hear it's good. Alright. This one? Reactive armor. Combination of shaped microcharges and fractal fleche ceramic plates. Wait, is this a sci-fi? Why are we using a sword then? And not a tank. Anyway, let's see. The reactive armor's fundamental structure. It's exploding armor. The only module of a blade of armor designed to be infantry-borne. This protective skin responds to deadly impacts with a powerful explosion of powerful ceramic shrapnel, while creating a captured pocket of air within, leaving the wearer completely unscathed. Obviously, this only works once. I am very happy to have a second hit. That sounds like something that might have even hurt the, Let's see what happens if I get bumped. Okay, it doesn't go off from a bump. So it's only going to trigger if something would be fatal. If I have time for anime, anytime soon, also. That's the other thing, too. I kind of want to just let the biter hit me, but I can be patient. Sooner or later, I'll inevitably see the armor in action. Doro? I haven't seen that one. Oh, wow, look at that. Whenever I think of it, there's another anime that's... Oh, fuck. Did that just splat? Didn't even survive being thrown. Get off me! Stupid thing won't get off. There it goes. Ah! Ugh. Moving too slowly. Oh dear, we have a problem. Get them off! Okay. I need acid. Loads of acid. Okay. No, you were in the acid. You should have died. There's too many. No, 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 no. Don't you clutter start mitosising either. Okay. So many of them. Little purple monsters. We're more than halfway. Whoa! Ah, crap! It came from right behind. Hardcore mode locked. Or unlocked. Great. Looking for hardcore mode. Different breeds of gloopies will not appear over time. They'll be set upon by every type from the beginning. Sure, why not? Let's suffer horribly. That's the one I remembered then. For getting stronger ones early. That's a bit too many. That was a bit too many there. Okay. Ah, a nice field with flowers. Ah, crap. The armor does not protect me from acid. Hardcore mode is too much. I should check my achievements. Come on, give me new monsters. There are more kinds than this. I know there are more kinds than this. Ha! Got a clutter in the acid. Okay. I saw that, but it just kind of left. It's like, I got big! And then I went away. I don't like being near the edges, because that's where new slimes can just roll in. Okay, I kind of wish I did have sprint now. Yeah, that kind of sucked. Too many clutters. All right. We'll go ahead and turn that off. Come on. Almost ready to unlock a new dimension. Just a little more. NGU idle is still gaining more energy. All right. We're gonna clear a nest this time. As long as I don't make any tragic mistakes. No tragic errors. Shouldn't be hard, right? Throw more acid. Come on. Let's bathe this place. You know, most games depict acid as green for some reason. Oh, not the purple things. Oh, hello. All right. What if a glupal tried to mitosis with one of the purple ones? Oh, fork! Darn it. Was halfway. Bleach training? Never heard of it. Oh, we could look it up. No, no. Ah. Okay, there we go. The music score for this game is odd. No, I could have gotten a 4/, but they bounced away. Split splat, I was taking a slime bath. Splat. Ah, now the trouble begins again. Well, that was unfortunate. That's why I hate being near the sides, but I gotta chase the purple things off. Crap. Too slow. A multiple use armor that's good against acid. This armor's definitely way more useful than the sprint. I wonder why this wasn't a series. Like, they could have totally made more games. Okay, I've apparently come to the acid mines. Whoa, shit, no, fork. The sword seems to be acid-proof. Why don't I make my armor out of whatever the sword's made out of? And I can cover it in blades, so every time one of the green ones bumps into me, it gets cut. Okay. Oop. Took care of that real efficient like. Ooh, nice. Seeing two of them get splatted like that. These gloopals are so self-destructive, but really doesn't seem like I even need to come here to kill them. Whoa, that was weird. Whoa! Hate the purple ones. Great. Ah! Like one of them is going to turn into a steel monster that I won't be able to stop. I need to keep ahead of them. I need to kill all the more big ones. And then, yeah, the biters and the acid and everything else on top of that. Stop bumping into each other. I don't trust you. I need a bigger sword. I mean, I'm only using one hand for this. I need a two-hander. This is obviously too small and light a weapon. Heh, got the little ones into the acid. Okay, splat, splat. Give it time to merge. Don't even think about it. Perfect use of the acid. All right. All right. Is that all this nest's got for me? Oh. Doggone stupid biters off the side. Alright. That armor is awesome. Just getting one extra hit point is huge. Oh no, no, no! Oh, fuck. Go for the slimes, boo! Go for the slimes! I saw that. Where do you think you're going, huh? The one enemy that can one-shot me. Haven't seen a new slime in forever. I know there are more. I just need to survive a little bit longer. Oh, hey, look, key. No. I kind of do want to wrestle with another gray. I want to kill one. Bring one down. No, I haven't. How would you cheat at an idle game? Auto clickers? Whoa, whoa, whoa. No! No, 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 no. Darn it! Sometimes you think you got them with your sword, and somehow they've... Okay. Oh dear. Those acid ones, they just track you slightly, but it's enough. Darn. Ah. Box gun. Self-contained, autonomous, enhanced emplacement rifle. A man-portable, deployable support sentry program to track and destroy gloopals. Once placed, the scar will entrench itself and begin rendering supportive fire on any targets in its field of view. Typically, the 50 caliber rounds fired by this turret are enough to pacify any target. Beware of exceptionally hard targets which may cause ricochets. I don't remember this thing. I may not have unlocked everything. So it's gonna run out of bullets, and then what happens? Do I have to deploy a new one? Probably have to wait a while. Whoa! It killed it in one hit! It leaves bullet shells. Man, why don't I have 50 of these? Should have brought a ton of these to this place. I mean, I don't know it's better than the armor, but it's amazing. Is that a Warcraft sound? That's totally a Warcraft sound. That's it. It's not recharging. It's just gone. I see. No, wait, it is recharging. Okay, so you would get another one. Okay, so you wait to deploy it until probably you get to around 100 and things start getting dicier. And then I want to make sure that I don't hit it with my sword a whole bunch, so I won't put it in the middle that next time. I'll probably put it in a corner. Ah, fork. That guy only killed 25. He wasn't very good at his job, apparently. Managed to stop that from happening. This is a very large highway. Either that, or we're a very tiny person. We only bred the tiniest of warriors to fight these slimes. Maybe this whole thing is just one big experiment. Science gone horribly wrong. Or maybe in the distant future, people just become tiny. Ah, good. Darn it. No! There. No! Save me, gun! Save me! I survived so many things only to die like that. Ah, yes. Obviously. It's not even sharp, it's just a butter knife. broke the end off and then put a stick into it for a handle so that it would fit in his hand better. This gentle saxophone music while we're having this horrible war. Blood and bodies everywhere and so much slime. I guess I should just be lucky that the slimes can't roll around in their dead companions to get big. Two biters at once. Whoa! Ah! No! Crap. I'd wanted to deploy the cannon, so I automatically used a right click when I should have pushed the A button on the keyboard. Should be keyed to right click. No. Know that now. Doing good this time. Not letting things get too out of hand, but they can situation can change so quickly. I should check the achievements. I really should. Waiting for actual danger. Alright, we passed 150. This is usually where things start to get worse. It's usually in the next 50 that I... Did it just shoot in completely the wrong direction? Alright. Ordnance deployed. Aim for the big one! Thank you! It paused so it didn't shoot me when I was in the way. Details. Most of its ammo's gone already. This might be a new record today. I was trying not to hit my gun. Oh boy. It's not sparking from having been hit a ton this time. No! Crap. 63, though. We're doing really good now. Almost a little bit more and we'll get to the 7th dimension again. Blat. 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 Four and one. There was a story I had as a kid, a book. what was it? 6 in a blow or something like that? This guy, there are flies hovering over something, and for whatever reason he pulls out his knife and he slashes through the air, and he gets like 6 flies in a blow, and then he does it again and gets like 7. So he, I guess, writes that down or something. I forget exactly what he did. Anyway, he's got that, he has it engraved on the knife. And then he meets these giants later. I don't know if the giants were even causing any trouble or anything, but anyway, he's sleeping, the giants read the inscription on his knife, and they're like, holy shit, this guy is really badass. We should be nice to him. And so, fork. So he's hanging out with these giants, and they ask him to go retrieve some water. So he goes and he puts a rope around the well, and they see him doing it. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna bring the whole well back. Like, oh no, don't do that. Don't rip the well out of the ground. And then they ask him to get some firewood later. He puts a rope around a whole like copse of trees. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna bring all of them. Like, no, don't do that. Don't just go back home. We'll take care of it, okay? And some of the giants are like really freaked out about this guy, so they're like, okay, we're just gonna kill him. We're just gonna kill him now. So, he because they're giants, every time they try to whisper their plans, he can overhear them. Because, they're really loud giants. Anyway, so he's always hiding and got something rigged up to look like he's sleeping. So they pour like boiling water down the chimney to flood the cottage. And he's like, yeah, it was so hot last night. I was sweating so much. It was terrible. And they're like, oh, he thought it was just him sweating. They pour like ball bearings or something. I don't know. Heavy rocks. I don't remember what. He's like, yeah, there were mice rolling all over me last night. It was terrible. Just keeps freaking them out more and more. I think he somehow ended up riding a bear down a mountain into town or something. He just had these wild, weird-ass adventures. Ah, dear. Okay. Alright, get rid of these purples. Whoa. Troublesome purple things. No! Oh my gosh, you troublesome purple things. Get them off, get them off, get them off, get them off! Can't even kill me, they're just troublesome. Oops. Alright. Yeah, well. That was awfully close to hitting me there, gun. Great, more ways to impede my movement. No, fork. This is Amorphous Plus. It's an old Flash game, a classic. And this over here is Antimatter Dimensions. And while we're on the subject of this and that, let's check out the NGUs. Ah, we finally hit the max of our energy. Excellent. Oh, let's see. Let's check our inventory. It's about what I thought. As I continue to buff all this, I'll be changing into it soon. We might be able to reach new heights. Not quite yet. But probably before too long. Alright. Things are looking... Okay. Do that. Okay. And back to our slimes. Okay. Ah. Right, I should probably do that. Usopp? I like Usopp. Alright, let's check. We're splitting a clutter. 5 gloopals with a single swing. Size matters. Rewarded for killing 15 oozles. Yes, you can kill something very slow and plodding. Rewarded for being completely bogged down with clutters. It's good to feel love. Suffocation, not so good. Alright. I'm gonna do this. I was gonna do this. Don't get acid all over my new gun. Where did I leave off? They had just finished the fishman thing, and then they had kidnapped the air guy. The gas guy. And, oh, they had just finished the Don Flamingo arc. That's where I left off. Just after the Don Flamingo arc. Great, my gun is about to run out, and then I'm gonna be all alone in this horrible place. This is chaos. Okay. That green is slowly filling. I may get another gun if I survive long. Ah. Survive long in this game? Oh, good. The big one can die in acid. Whew. Oh, shit. Ah, fork! Ah, well. Okay, yeah, definitely can get the gun recharged, though. Yes! And then they turned on him anyway. With that big closing bird nest thing. Let's try just madness. Throw more at me. Bigger things. mote of acid. Ha 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 ha. I really like this gun. I don't know that it's the best, but I really like it. What's that? What's that? It keeps absorbing. It's fast. What was that? It just ate an acid one. It won't die. Oh shit. Ah, the ink ones! I think our beastery just got bigger. Inky! Like stickies, inkies are designed to travel towards the target and burst themselves by combat, rupturing their fragile outer membrane to release the fluid contents of their bodies. Unlike stickies, however, inkies are composed of a substance very similar to petrol. The resulting area after an inky has burst is left extremely slick and difficult to move dexterously through. In addition, while all gloopies are somewhat flammable due to the alcohol base of their liquid components, inkies are especially so, and their ink, if ignited, will burn for an extended period and may even combust if adequately compressed. Any inky within the proximity of an open flame should be carefully avoided. Grinders are more similar to their smaller relatives than it may first appear. This gloopy secretes from its outer membrane extremely powerful adhesive, which slowly solidifies into a mineral hardness. The gloopy uses the sticky secretion to collect various pieces of rock loosened and dug out of the excavations of the nest. These fragments of stone collect and compress into tight layers as more of the thick adhesive seeps around the cracks and collects more stone. Once the grinder has reached a certain density, it ceases to produce the organic glue and actively facilitates the continued compacting of its own stony shell by constantly rolling through rock beds. At this stage, the grinder begins to heat up greatly at its core. This intense heat, in addition to the tight compression of the inner layers of stone, cause the deepest layers to become slightly molten and gain the ability to shift with the momentum of the grinder. Not particularly aggressive, the grinders in the nest are usually used to bash apart any obstacles during the construction of the nest, or to simply crush anything which might threaten the nest. Though not particularly fast, a grinder's speed can be surprising. Its incredibly hard shell makes it all but invulnerable to harm while the stone is intact. The best course of action is generally to move out of the way as soon as possible. And this thing I just couldn't kill. One sec. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop. Okay. An occasional mutation within the genetic structure of the common gloopal, has been observed to cause the development of this type of cellulophagic aberration, which has been labeled the amalgam. This organism seems to be as much a threat to the nest that spawned it as to any human intruders, though the nest is still able to direct it against foes which present themselves. An amalgam has a constantly mutating structure, and in fact is a maelstrom of self-consuming and self-dividing cells. And sometimes it fuses your Trimps together. When this mass comes into contact with any external organic mass, such as another gloopal or a human intruder, it immediately and very rapidly breaks down each and every cell to its most basic components and integrates the biomass into its own, growing in size but not in complexity. As the amalgam continues to grow to a certain size, it spontaneously divides into two identical organisms, which then continue their quest to rapidly consume any available living matter. So basically it's cancer. Because the amalgam unlike any other cloned glupal, is a decentralized organism and possesses no discernible anatomical or physiological parts, it is very difficult to destroy. Even massive trauma only destroys some of the organism's cells, and will sometimes cause the sudden separation of a smaller amalgam from the main mass. Fortunately, the amalgam can only consume living things of its own size or smaller. I think I'm gonna do one more round. I'm going to take one more crack at a small nest, and I think we'll go over our idle games one more time, but we're probably done for today. I think, yeah. Antimatter Dimensions is just hella slow at its early game. So, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see if I pick it up again someday. May still be a contender, but gah. It is slow. Alright, anyway. Single nest. Last try. As much as I love this gun, let's go back to the armor. Nah, I got some stuff I need to do, but there will be Age of Wonders in, about 8.5 hours. Yeah. I might do some Card Hunter tomorrow. I might. I also might want to do, I might want to continue with Distorted Travesty 2 and finish it. It's been so long. Alright, here we go. Armored small nest. Can I crush one nest? Just one. Alright. Focus. I'm gonna make some little stupid mistake at some point. Just have to annihilate 160 more. Doesn't matter about scoring or anything else. Just the number slain. Ah, fork. I swung the wrong way. Okay, halfway. Okay, get that purple thing out of here. $70 remain. $65. No stupid mistakes. 30. $23. It's like a PUBG match, only with slimes. What? I thought that one had fallen into the acid. Whoa! Hello? I have never seen that one. Oh. What the hell was that? It's the queen! Once the nest reaches a certain size and maturity, through a process not well understood, a single queen forms. This organism exhibits much more complex behavioral patterns and perception than the other glupals. It is not clear if the queen actually directs the actions of the nest or is simply an extension of the nest on a whole. The queen's biology is also exceptional in that she is possessed of a pair of extremely large blade-like limbs, which are most often dragged behind her as she moves. However, when threatened, the queen is able to make deft swipes and lunges with these lethal instruments with precision enough to match the most skilled of human equivalents. The chitinous construction of these blades is iron-hard, yet light enough to be very quickly swung. In addition to swordsmanship, the queen constantly produces and releases small larvae when she is threatened. If these larvae come into contact with a viable glupal host, they infest and lie dormant inside the host until destroyed or travels outside the influence of the queen. Should the queen be destroyed while one of these larval pods remains within her reach, a chemical signal is received and the pupa bursts violently free of its host, develops with incredible alacrity into a battle-ready duplicate of the felled queen. Engaging a queen in combat is incredibly dangerous. I really want to take a queen down with the gun. I think the gun shooting her would do it. Alright. Alright. Yup. Alright. Can I do it again? Focus. Okay. Focus. I missed the armor already. What gets you the keys? Unlocking a certain number of achievements? Throw more acid at me. Actually, just throw tons of green. I'm happy to just have tons of green. Because it farms numbers good. Without danger. Whoa, almost got me there. Ah, shit! Acid doesn't kill this thing. Yes, it does. Oh my gosh, we killed it. We've killed a gray. I didn't get points for it, but whatever. Well, I'm satisfied with any run. I killed something I've never killed before. No, that was fine. Alright, we've got to get the queen now. Okay. They kind of come in waves, you know? Ah, I see. Okay, so it is achievement-based. Okay. You could probably... I don't know. I'd have to check. We might be able to see what we need to do to unlock the various achievements. Then you could key hunt. Probably need to spend more time in bounty mode. This place seems to be more densely slimed. There's more of them on screen at once than the last one. Ever think of figuring out what is poisonous to these things and using poison like a normal exterminator? This track is titled Weekend Amnesia. I just have amnesia on the weekends. Oh, fuck. Come on, you went into the acid! Slowing actually works really well on biters because they can't charge. I can't move. Oh, okay, there we go. Fork! No, I can do this. Oh, I guess you're right. Swords are poisonous to them, of course. Okay, then. I really like it in games when achievements do something. To me, it's really good game design. Because you'll go around hunting the achievements, and they're much more interesting than just XP or levels. But when achievements do absolutely nothing, it's just a score that has no impact on the game, I feel that it's terrible. It's just wasted. Focus. Focus. I can get the queen. Yellows and oranges protect me from biters. Eat my poison blade. I need to not think about score or anything. Just survive and crush green. All right. Chip away their numbers. Halfway mark. Ah! Why so many? Seriously? Okay. Whoa! If I'd just gotten a little further. You should check the first few rows. Oops. It's fine. I think I have a key I haven't even used. Or you mean Antimatter Dimensions. Oh, that was so full of spoilers. Hey, fork. Alright. Focus. I just want to kill one queen today. Then I'm done. Okay. Splat, splat. We can do this. We got this. Just one more. Got the ordnance for it. Focus. Just kill them. 130. 3 different ones in one stroke. Yes. Acid. No. Ugh. 80 left. No! I need my ordnance for the queen. Crap! Ugh. Oh? I can take a moment to look around. Have exactly 99 by 10 dimension boosts. First dimensions become 10% stronger, huh? But that's a ways off. Alright. Anyway. I can do this. I'm close. So long as I don't get hit with the really nasty kinds again. No, I can totally do this. Okay. All right. Ow! One little slip up. Man, I like having the armor. Okay, here we go. Yes, keep them rolling. More lime jello. More. None of the weird ones. Weird ones are cool and all, but not this time. Here's this. I have a target. Okay. Come on. Come on, throw tons of them. I wonder how many thousands of slimes I've killed today. Okay. I've knocked 60 out. Excellent, we're making good time. Almost halfway. Saw a biter bebop off the top there. No, swing, don't stagger. It's frustrating when you're only one lick away from finishing that and it gets off screen. My finger on the A button. So many! So many! Come on! Alright, one last try. Hey, how's it going, Subaru? Last chance. I'm gonna kill the queen this time. Hey! Come on! I need to kill large numbers, not big ones. Yeah. Starting to make good time again. Come on. More greens. Got him. Focus. Get off me. We're almost to the halfway mark. Things are gonna start getting more dangerous now. Ah! I want to kill a queen so badly. Alright, anyway. I have one more key. Let's just throw it out and see what it is. Repulsor! Utilizing principles of pressure and wave density and pseudomagnetics, the repulsor stake is able to isolate the specific buoyancy of glupal plasm in air and generate a field of radiating compression waves at that specific frequency. While operating, glupals will be expelled from the center of the effect, providing a bubble of safety. We'll test it out. Huh. And then it's gone. And you have to wait for it to recharge. Yep. Well, it's interesting. I don't think it's very good. Yes, I was trying so hard to deal with Killer Queen. Hey, Ronnie. You're too late. It's all over. Okay, let me see. I need to go to NGU idle. And let's see, what are we to do now? We got all of these caps lower still. So now I think we go to the augmentation. Man, we could afford some good stuff now. I could get another shoulder-mounted cannon. But that'd take 5 hours. Safety scissors it is, then. We'll just have them installed in my feet, and I'll kick people with them. Alright. So, if I bring down the 5th giant mole, what'll I get? Crunch. Kid on a cloud. Oh, great, it's Goku. Magic unlock. Hey! Blood magic. You've also unlocked a new zone, the Cave of Many Things. The battered and bruised moles let you through, grumbling, "You're such a dick, Chad." And you finally see your goal, a thick blue gas pooling at the very bottom of the cave. You hold up a little metal canister the wizard gave you, and a whoomph! Most of the gas seems to get sucked into it. As you make your way back to the wizard's hut, you fiddle with the time machine, watching yourself kill the Gorgon over and over and looting all the cash. Ah, memories. Maybe you'll buy that village when you're done. Before long, you claw your way back to the surface, finally able to have a moment of clarity inside your head. The wizard claps his hands and cackles with glee when he sees you've come back. "Perfect! Perfect! I was almost out of the stuff." Astonished, you see him turn over the canister into his cauldron and give it a tap. Some of the blue gas oozes into the mixture. He stirs once, twice, 3 times clockwise, and once counterclockwise, then motions for you to come over. Now, I can't solve your memory problems, but I think I know maybe who can. But first, here, take a sip. I don't know what happened to your magic powers, but this should at least kickstart them. It tastes like a mixture of Buckley's cough syrup, rum, and lawn clippings, but you get it down. It hardly settles in your stomach before you feel a sensation. A magical one. Yet, it doesn't feel all that foreign to you. There you go, fella. You should be able to do with a few of your fancy magic tricks. I'm sure it'll all come back in time. Now about the person to help you. Last old Darby heard, they were heading off to the cross-dimensional party. You know the one, flies through space and time, never stops, and free booze. You can still catch it if you hurry. I'll still be flying the sky still. Ah, Hitchhiker's Guide. Do I get to meet Thor there? You head out of the door and look up, before remembering you can't fly. The wizard chuckles and jumps in the air uselessly. You've got magic now, remember? Sheesh, kids these days always getting their memories in a jumble, and the wizard grumbles incoherently as he heads back inside. Feeling a bit ashamed, you focus really hard and start a running jump and trip. But you don't hit the ground. Instead, you manage to find yourself in the air and take off. Hell yeah. Now you're up in the air. It feels like second nature. Swooping, doing loops, and slam head first into a yellow blur. You cover in time to see a weird kid with a tail zooming by looking as smug as can be. Time to teach him a lesson. I can't. He's too strong. I did night shift for many, many years. Poke yourself with a tack. Blood gained per bar filled 1. Time for ritual completion. Cost of ritual, 30 million gold. Really? To poke myself with a tack? That's one expensive tack. Gold consumed per second, 8,000. Blood gained per second, not much. 50 paper cuts. Okay, this is just horrible now. Eating a bowl of barbed wire. Oh, hey, Grand Theft Blood Bank. There you go. Self-decapitation. Hug a wood chipper. Turn yourself inside out. This is the kind of magic I recommend against. Everyone, if you're going to learn magic, this is the wrong kind. Also, avoid the emotion magics. Those are unstable and hard to use. Like, they just don't work out for you very well when you need them. Stick to the kind where you just have to memorize stuff. Don't be afraid to hit the books. You know what I mean? Remember to use your magic safely. Cast some spells. Blood number boost. Everyone knows that your number in the blood is that bathing your number in blood is the #1 way to make it go up. Dump all the blood into this spell and gain a multiplier boost to your number. Iron Pill. You haven't cast this spell since you loaded the game, so I don't know what to tell you. Minimum blood, 100. Gather up all your blood using a Tetris Grandmaster skill, compact into a tiny iron pill, which somehow grants blood times 0.25 to your adventure stats. This means power and toughness. Okay. Blood spaghetti. Gather all your blood and form it into something resembling spaghetti. and then slip spaghetti in the opponent's foe's pockets, causing it, and whatever loot they're holding on to fall out more often. Okay. Use the power of blood to create some counterfeit gold and slip into the time machine time bubble to increase gold production. It's just weird. Okay. It's all very weird. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Wow, this is slow. But our current magic is capped at 10,000, so we're actually only at a tenth the speed we should be. You'll hit your magic cap in an hour. Very slow. Perhaps we could use some milk infusion, marinating our bones. Actually, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea just to rebirth and keep bringing these down. Keep bringing them down to smaller and smaller amounts of energy. This will finally be capped. We could get more XP, of course. Unfortunately, there we go. Okay, yeah, that works pretty well. Nice. Oh, look at that. I can't quite take him. I can almost take him, but I can't quite take him. Alright, and let's check out Realm Grinder. So, let me see. Actually, I might be able to pick this up if I wait. So I guess I'm going to let this... I'm not going to abdicate because I can get the Jin Heritage in on this. But I do need Maelstrom to hit Dragon Pastures. So I guess I'll go ahead and do this exploit again. Nope. What? What's going on? Export. There it goes. See, Dragon Pastures by mana produced. No good. Needs to be by faction coins. Nothing else will do. There it is. Got it. Alright, and now I should just wait until it's on maximum mana, I guess. Then we'll take a peek at our Trimps. Something just happened. You can take him. Come on, come on. Increase the max mana. Come on. I can be patient. Really, I can. Very much looking forward to the Easter events. Aha! There we go. 11 hours of awesomeness. Once I pick up Jin Heritage here, I'll be ready to rebirth again. Or abdicate. You know. All these games with their different words. I'm actually right. I'll be at reincarnation 130 probably within a day, I think. Probably. Okay. I wanted an idle game. If I wanted an active game, I'd go play more Amorphous Plus. Okay, let me see. Let's see if we can take out Kid Goku now. Bonk. 747, of course. You toss the kid off his weird cloud and take it for yourself. As much fun as it is flying on your own, the cloud goes super fast and looks cool. Am I so pure of heart I can ride it? I think not. And now you can focus more on where to find this interdimensional party or whatever it is. But that buzzing you hear is distracting you and growing louder. A massive 747 screeches by you, its jet engines blasting out your eardrums. You push your cloud to the limit to catch up to the plane and take it out of the sky. Well, it could have been worse. You could have been sucked through a jet engine. Okay. Why do I need magic to poke myself with attack? Weird. %, of the needed gems. Okay. Did you press F on AD? F? What? Okay. Yes, I have pushed F. It confuses me. All right. How we doing? Crap. Well, we're working on it. We're working on it. A good amount of tokens here. This here spire. Yeah. I really want to get more mastery. I mean, Deca build's nice, but I want Natural Diplomacy 3. I'm probably not going to get any further than that on this bush. Okay. Import, do a barrel roll? Yeah, sure, okay. Alright, let's see. Options. Import. This is probably stuff you guys should have told me yesterday. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ah, there's a Jar Jar. Ugh. So many memes. Anyway. Badoop. Secret achievements. Did I do anything? Okay. Anyway, I think that is it. I don't think there's anything else to do in any of these at the moment. Let's see. Should probably maybe make cannon implant. Anyway, I'm gonna shut shut Antimatter Dimensions and NGU idle down for now. When I have time, when I complete one of the idle games I'm currently running, we'll take a look at them again and pick one. Secret achievements are caged memes with Nick. Anyway, I will let these two games run a little bit longer. So that when we do come back to them, well, at the very least, I'll get this thing close to the second galaxy before I shut it down. At the very least. However long that takes. I don't know what I'll do with NGU idle. I'll probably give it an equal amount of time without advancing to beat any more bosses. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's finish with this. I just collected my rewards. We'll finish up with this here. Okay. So, actually, I'm not going to bother looking at this for a while. Okay. Alright. Maybe we'll get something lucky. 6 pulls. I'm so tempted to save them up for the bird. Well, that's nice. Nothing special. Okay. Oh, and I need... give me a couple 100,000. Okay, we'll just do that. Okay. And so, Nicolas Cage. So until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.